Yeah. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? So I was thinking, because I thought of something. So I was thinking. As always, you see and you hear a lot. It's like I see the what do you call it? The women's movement. I think it's feminist, whatever that is. Promotion of women. Got it. Cool beans. Part I don't understand and what I'm trying to figure out and that's missing me. And this is just like to me, I could be 1,000% wrong, but that's okay because that's just what I think. Whose opinion is this? The guy with the thumb. So, I believe and I think that a lot of where we are today is based on a lot of things that happened in the past that didn't have nothing to do with us. As with feminism, as with equal rights for men and women, equal pay. Think about this. If you, as a woman walking down the street, two men coming towards you, one of the men is thinking, I'm going to just grab her and run. For whatever reason. This is hypothetical. And me being the other dude, I'm not going to let him just grab you and run. Whether I know you or not. It's just not the right thing to do. Plus a whole bunch of other dumb shit to go along with that. But anyway, it's not the right thing to do. So him knowing what he want to do and understanding who I am, he knows I'm not just going to stand here while he grabbed the girl and run. So guess what? He's not going to grab the girl and run. As opposed to if it was just him walking down the street. He may not even grab the girl, but he may say something disrespectful. He may touch her in an inappropriate way. Any of those things. Because there's no other man around to stop him. You understand that? No? Let me see if I could put it to you like this. Men protect women from other men just by their presence. You don't have to do anything, say anything, most of the time. But because men know other men, there's a lot of things that don't happen in the presence of other men. Now, when you got a group of weak-ass men together, a bunch of nonsense may happen. But overall, men stop men from doing a lot of dumb things. So, when you're saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, be careful with what you're saying. Because what you're saying is, I don't need support. I don't need companionship. I don't need protection. Which is okay. That's okay. You can feel like that. But 225 years of America says different. And let me ask this question. So, and I'm all for it. This is my thing, right? If you're a cat, be proud of the cats. Be the proudest cat in the world. If you're a dog, be proud of dogs. Be the proudest dog in the world. Be everything that you can be for whatever it is that you are. And you're supposed to be. You're supposed to stand up for that. But what you're not supposed to do is take away from any other section. If I'm happy that I'm a dog, but I'm down on cats, talking bad about cats, I'm wrong. If I'm proud of being a dog, all I'm talking about is dogs. There's a section of the population that's only out for confusion, misdirection, separation, division. But we have to pay attention to this and understand It's a lot of wickedness in this world. A lot of wickedness. And being said that, with that understanding, I'm side eyeing everything. You feel me? You got people come up all of a sudden now. The earth is flat. Like, I'm not even saying that the earth ain't flat. But what happened that we changed the dynamic that the earth is round? I've been on the planet 51 years. This is recent news to me. Last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Now all of a sudden the world flat. It's a matter of opinion for one thing. You don't need a man. I don't need a man. I'm okay. I don't need a man. Okay. But as a whole, as a whole species of women, how's that working out? That's a real question. I mean, I know some successful women, a bunch of them, single, all that. So it worked for them, I guess. Or maybe it don't. They just my ex-wife used to say, "No, I'm not alright, but I make it look good." It never made sense until I started thinking about it. Now it makes plenty sense. Just like men, mentally. It's a lot of men unwell mentally. We are not okay. But we function and we move forward one foot in front of the other every day. So people feel like, oh, men got it okay. They're good. No, we fucked up too. And the whole thing is a bunch of us walking around acting like we not. And so the misconception is they okay. They all right. Ain't nobody hollering. Ain't nobody screaming. They okay. Yeah, they complaining. A couple of them moaning. What they call it? Sassy. You sassy because you don't like something, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. That's society. Y'all can have that. Society is okay, but I don't fuck with society to that extent. They said, who the fuck is they? They canceled R. Kelly. Who is they? And why they got so much power? They said Kobe was who? They who? Motherfuckers always talking about they. I ain't never met a motherfucker named they. And ironically enough, I bet you it's a motherfucker in this world named they. I ain't never met him, so y'all keep that they shit to themselves unless you tell me a nigga name. What? That's how it go. The powers that be put a bunch of misdirection and confusion into the atmosphere, and we suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, and then give it back out. Yeah, they say start a story. Hi, my name is Jamie, and you tell this person. By the time they get to the 100th person, it's gonna be a whole story, and all you said was my name is Jamie. But that's human nature. That's who we are as a people. We sensationalize and we like to add on and make it great. Everything is great. Yeah, I went to the store, man. That was the best trip to the store I ever had. My nigga, you walked to the store and came back. Took you less than 4 minutes. It was just a regular happening. Everything ain't a major event. A dramatic exposition of talent to be shown to the world every time you open your eyes or open your mouth to say something. We need to use the same energy to bring each other together, bring each other to the table and say, listen, this is my point of view. I'm a man. This is my point of view. I'm a woman. What do we do to make that work? That's all. That's all it takes. Think about any positive relationship you in, anything good you got in, as far as relationship wise, because you know, oh, all women is bitches and all dudes is dogs, and I don't want it. So every dude you know is a dog. I may be an asshole, but I don't think I'm a dog personally. And I don't mean, I know what dog mean. I'm not trying to be literal or none of that. I just don't feel like I do doggy shit. I may do some asshole shit. You feel me? But in my mind, bro, I'm 51. I done everything I wanted to do. And some. I done some shit I ain't want to do. It was fun, so I did it. So, but anyway, that's the past. That's a life lived. You feel me? From like birth to 25, I found out my first child was being born 24, 25, one of them shits. So from birth to 25, I lived. That was one life. My kids was born. 3 of them. 4 now, but that's 3 of them in the beginning. That was another, what, 19 years? They 30, 28, 30, 28, and 20. So let's go say 20 years. Nah, 30, right? So 26 to 30, no, 25, 20, 45 years. Okay, so that's another life. So now I'm moving on from, let's say, from 40 to 52. That's third life. I'm on my third frame, people. I'm on my third frame working on my 7th grandchild, my 2nd associate's degree, my 2nd wife. Yeah, I done felt like I lived 3 lifetimes. But the one thing that I learned early in the first lifetime, in the 5% Muslim nation, it is said a woman is secondary but necessary. I can go with that. Only because of the fact that I know what I know. And what is it that I know? That a man can function and prosper at a higher rate without a woman than a woman would prosper and be successful without a man. Meaning, if it's 100% number of men single, raising a child, living a life, what we define as successful, let's throw a number. If the number is 74%, then the number for women is lower substantially. I don't know the exact number, but I know that the number is lower. Basically, the kid has a better shot at positive life coming from a single black man's home as opposed to a single black woman's home. Now, that's not to say all kids raised by their father is perfect. All kids raised by their mother is down and, in the dumps or whatever negativity you want to put on it. All that is to say is, or the only reason I say that is because if you look at it, if I'm a man and I'm doing this by myself and it's this much positivity and growth and goodness in it, you're a woman and there's this much positivity and growth and moving forward. Of course, you got the negativity in there. It's not always, everything is never going to be 100%. So you have to understand that first. People go into different situations looking for perfection, looking for completion. You're not going to finish everything you started. That's a part of life. You can try. That's great. You want to finish everything you start. You're going to be good at some things. You're not going to be good at some things. But you have to accept that and move forward. You can't take a hit and go backwards. Anytime, life is only what you make it. And when I say that, people say that, but they don't explain to you. Why is life what you make it? Because it's only what happens to you and how you respond to it. Right? If I'm sitting here and I get an email that says, hey, we don't like you and we're coming to your house and we're going to get you. 2 options. Ignore it or respond. If I ignore it, then what? Nothing. But if I respond, it grows. It becomes something. Even if I respond to say, don't email me no more. That's a response. So now there's an equal and opposite response. But if I say nothing, what happens? I don't know, but it don't bother me. So it don't matter. I have no part in this. If you want to send an email, you can send 100 emails. It's not my problem until I respond. And that's with anything. As a human being, as a grown person, you can say whatever you want to say. To me, personally, I can't speak for everybody else. That's why I say personally, because this is for me. When I look in this camera, I see me. If you hear me, that's great. If you get something positive out of it, that's even better. But don't think that I'm trying to tell you anything. Don't think that I'm trying to show you anything. I'm talking to me, about what I think, about what I feel, about the things I see and think. If it helps you, great. It helps me. And that's the purpose. So, like I said, that's not to say everything is better with the father and worse with the mother. Only thing it says to me is we would be so much better together. But people make it seem like it's way better when you're by yourself. I've been married before. I've been single before. I've been married again. Single life is fun back then. When I got older and was living single, it wasn't fun no more. Coming home or not coming home by choice. But I didn't have nobody to come home to. So it was like I wanted a woman, but it had to be the woman that I wanted. I wasn't just going to be with anybody, which happens. Oh, you cute, I want to be with you. The fuck? Bitch, you dumb as a baked apple. You still with your ex. You still dealing with baby daddies and stuff like that. Nobody, you got to look past the you beautiful. What they got going on. That's what we need to deal with. But this internet age, though, they show you the beautiful women and the motherfucker can't cook, can't drive a car, don't know how to iron. You see the man, he got all the muscles, beard on fleek. Ain't that what they say? Nigga don't even know how to change a tire. What good is he? I mean, that's okay. Like, you don't, it's not a prerequisite to be in a relationship to know how to cook or change a tire. But at the same time, the internet told you it's beautiful people everywhere. It's good looking people all over the world. Good looking shouldn't even be part of the conversation, especially in 2025. Yo, she bad as hell. I'm about to marry her. Said no one. So when we come in with this concept of I'm a woman, I don't need a man, or I'm a man, I don't need a woman, you're coming from a place of ignorance. That's the other people's shit. We need each other, and we need to stop saying we don't. Trust me, we need each other. Yeah, I'm going to make the decisions at the end because I'm the man, but I'm going to refer and defer and conversate and develop a plan with my wife. And if necessary, with the kids. If it's some shit affecting everybody's life, why would we not want to talk to each other? You talk to your friend? Yeah, I told my wife she gonna have to. Is this nigga gonna do that? Are you telling him what? It's just a pride thing to say, yo, I run my house. Well, your house all fucked up because you run the house. Most of the time, it be fucked up individuals getting with fucked up individuals trying to be in control of another motherfucker. If I'm fucked up and you fucked up, when we come together, maybe we can figure it out. Because how I'm fucked up ain't had nothing to do with you. I was fucked up before you met me. You was fucked up before I met you. So don't put that on me. I'm not going to put that on you. And we could talk about it. Women need men just as much as men need women. We are all the same. We have our little differences, but just think about your brother or your sister. Y'all the same. Y'all just have little differences. That's what humans are. That's what people are. We have differences, but we are so much alike. We would definitely be better off together than apart. If you don't believe it, think about Grandma Always Stayed. When was the black family at its best? When? Through all of the bullshit, through all of the heartache, through all of the abuse stuff. And no, you shouldn't sit through abuse. That's not what I'm telling you. But what I'm saying is together is better. We need to learn how to deal with our differences. We need to learn to accept people for who they are. As grown people, children, you try to mold them to be productive members of society, not trying to mold them into who you should have been as a kid and you wasn't, and you failed opportunities and you put that on your kid. No. Raise your kid to be the best person that your kid can be. That's what you raise them to be. And if so be that they be whatever it is that you think they should be, then that's great. But if not, love that child also. Because we raising the future. We had our turn. We had our turn. And look what we did with it. We all got rich, right? We all became Facebook followers. We all became nurses and cooks and shit that you make money quick, and we don't need nobody. And now the black family in shambles and everybody pointing the finger at each other. Well, women do this and men are like this and I'm so sick of this and that. If I'm a man that eat pork and I get a woman that don't eat pork, I ask for those problems. It's that simple. It is that simple. If I'm a dude that like to cheat and I want to be in a relationship, I'm wrong off the rip. Why not be in a relationship with somebody that cheats? I'm just saying, if I like the Cowboys, I'm not going to be with a Redskin fan. Don't make sense. Setting up yourself for problems. And when you say, oh, that's nothing, I'm going to overlook it, you lying to yourself. Because 10 years down the line, you're going to be mad because she don't never want to see the Cowboys game, but she always want to see the Redskins. Whatever the case may be. We as people find the dumbest shit to be mad about, but we already know that about us. Men, we need women. Women, we need men. Let's get our shit together. Real basic science, right? Men and women make a child. That's basic, at the basics of it. Nowadays, you got science and computer and all these other things that you make a child. Got it. Understood. Basis of it, scientifically, man and woman make child. That's how it go. Anything other than that is artificial. Right? Can we agree? Okay. Now, if this is the case, then the natural order of things, man and women. That don't say that a woman can be with a woman. You can do whatever you want to do because you are an adult. Understand consequences of your choices. I can go rob a bank, but if I get caught, I'm going to jail. I can identify as a white banker, but if somebody tell me I'm not a white banker, I gotta understand. Face value, I am not a white banker. I can feel what I want to feel in here, and I'm okay to feel that way. But once I verbally, outwardly say, do, or act any way other than a 51-year-old black man, meaning if I go out there into a bank trying to unlock the safe, I'm wrong. And there's no way that you can change that. There's no way around that. Yeah, I can make up reasons and I can probably give you some legal shit that'll make it pass, but it don't make it right. Take these glasses off. I'll put these glasses on the table. What you see? Glasses. No, but I put down an apple. I identified that as an apple. But what do you see? Glasses. But it's an apple. You see how that works? I can say apple 1,000,000 times. Guess what? It's still going to be glasses. I can say white man 1,000,000 times. Guess what I'm looking at? Same old me. So, y'all go ahead with this identify shit. What you identify personally, that's personal, right? How I feel. Every day I wake up, I feel great. I feel successful. That's me. That's what I identify as. That's personal. I don't care what you feel when you see me. I don't care what you think when you see me. I'm not even trying to tell you I'm anything other than what I identify in my mind, because it's personal. And once I start making it public, all the scrutiny and negativity, positivity, whatever comes, I accept it all because I made it public. People knew better back in the day. It was like, yo, whatever you do behind closed doors is your business. When you put it outside the door is when it's a problem, if it's a problem. But nowadays, you already know, everything is a problem to somebody. Motherfucker said Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, why does Black Lives Matter and white lives too? Police in it. I didn't say nothing about them. I'm not a cop. I'm not white. I don't know if white lives matter. It don't matter to me. Just like Black lives don't matter to me. That's why every time you hear it, I mean, just like Black lives don't matter to you, like every time you hear it, you try to tear it down. Let them black people be proud to be black. What's wrong with that? Everybody could be everything, but black people can't be proud to be black. What the fuck? Really? Damn, you done took everything else. Take a motherfucker pride. Y'all done took everything from black people as a whole. Everything. Y'all done took the kids, the information, the knowledge, the jobs, everything. Everything. That's why they mad for real. They mad because everything they did is still black people prospering. It's still black people on top. You know why? They not like us. They not like us. And another thing they didn't know, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped. Black for life. We'll get there, people. Stop letting these media fool you, tell you what you are and what you not. Research yourself. Ask your mama who your grandparents is. You know what I mean? Let's get your own history. You can't tell me my history. Good or bad, you can't tell me my history because you don't know who I am. Only I can go find my history. I can read the stuff that's in the books. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to believe it to be true. I could go and find my own information. And so if it's true, then we'll find out. Or in my case, I done read a bunch to understand where I come from. They ain't said where I came from. I haven't heard it. But I know. We know. Our family know. Because we did it on our own. We had big mamas. We had the aunties, the uncles, the elders, the older cousins. We come from a time when it wasn't no phones, no internets. We talked to each other. Or we argue with each other. Or we fight each other, whatever it may be. But we was family afterwards. And we still family right now. Angry at each other, hurt by each other, loving each other. Still family. What happened? Ain't nothing happened. We just let other things divide us, break us apart. But the good thing about it, every generation got a chance to fix it. And the grandbabies, our grandbabies, they got it. Don't worry about it. They got it. Just get out the way. 30-year-olds, 20, 25-year-olds, 30 to 25. Y'all have y'all kids and move out the way. They got it. They gonna take care of this whole shit. Because for one thing, the old heads at the top in charge is dying. So don't worry about it. It's coming. One foot in front of the other. It's a marathon, it ain't a race. We'll get there together.